Um, let's start the session with paying our respect to Hidama Brahmashri Patriji and Dr. G.K. sir. And very warm welcome to ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am, joining us again today and sharing your wisdom with us. Over to you, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you all. And yeah, so today, last session, we talked about past life regression and the evolution of soul, right? Evolution of soul is something where we have understood what way the soul, it is at the energy level, at the purpose level also, how are we reaching? And there is a purpose in every part of our evolution. Say if we are talking about, okay, yeah, if we are talking about the infant soul, it is not only a psychologically what we are going to deal with in our life. If our spirit is, it is not necessary that we are for sure we are old souls, but yet if there is any residues left over at the infant state of our mind, we need to deal with. Sometimes we come across those situations and flow with along with that. So it is like suddenly we fall into survival issues, or we suddenly we fall into the power issues, or all these kinds of things. That time maybe there is something we need to improve. Every experience has its own purpose. If our inner world is showing us something, there must be some purpose. It is not that because we have asked, something has come to us. It want to show us what we are. That is the reason that information is coming to us. And a past life regression is, it is this therapy brings transformation by identifying what is that ailment, whatever it is, maybe a fear, phobia, whatever you hold inside. Even at the spiritual way also, you want to have a very flourished kind of experience overall. It's a complete blend of your earth element and also the sky element. Okay, all this kind of experiences, and you're relating to any kind of blocks you have. You want to experience something, you want to manifest something in life. Maybe there is some thought or something which is bothering, maybe in your deep unconscious mind, something is bothering and which is blocking you in experiencing it or exploring it even more. So all these things are clear, okay, in past life regression. And the spiritual basis is, we all know we are eternal beings, for sure we know, right? Even you don't need a very intellectual or spiritual process to know this. We generally know we are eternal beings, because before coming into this form we were that spark, right? As that spark which had the information of creation, right? That's how that spark has, that intelligence has created every aspect of our life, so that we can flourish and reach back to our own selves, to that spark, right? And raise as that spark. And what is that completion? It is not like you are a spark of that full spark, the big ball of light. We say purna atma, okay, and we say from that purnatma we have come as an ansh, and from as an ansh you go back to that purna, that completion. It is not like that. It is simply like when you were as a spark, you began the journey. You started learning everything about it. And the more you have cleared unresolved issues in the mental state, or like thoughtful state, or any kind of thought process, whether it is spiritual aspects or your energy aspects or your material aspects, okay, psychological, physical and spiritual, all these three areas, whatever incompletion you hold, you attract that kind of situations, because whatever is inside, that is what we are going to attract outside. So this incompletion will create incomplete situations in life, where we know, okay, this area in my life is something incomplete, so I have to clear it, right? So our emotions are the indicators. So in this, when we complete every incompletion issue inside us, take it towards the complete form, right? That's when we are actually becoming the purnas. When And when it comes to completely the material zone, we can say as a mother, we have completely flourished. We did the best to our children. Then that part is finished. And then as a child, we have done the best of our lives. As maybe if there is a possibility, like, you know, being a grandparents also, as grandparents, we did the best. What is being the best or doing the best? Doing the best is, it's not like I did everything for them. It is not like that. Have I given, one second, yeah, have I given my best of knowledge of life, whether it could be coming from my culture, or it could be coming from my upbringing, or it could be coming from my social conditioning, whatever way it is coming, I am giving in a completed form. I'm not just giving without awareness, in an incomplete form. I'm giving in a complete form, so that how do I give that in my complete form? When I know I dealt with this, and now my children don't need to do this, right? If, say, for example, there is a girl who's coming from a family background who always had deaths in the family. One child born, mother is dead. Again, the child growing up, getting married, one child born, the mother is dead. So if this kind of family situations, if one is going through, now one person takes over the charge and says, they become the awakened one. Because even at a level, we choose such kind of, we all choose each other for what? To complete ourselves. We are not choosing each other just like that. In that process, we play a particular role. So when that role is fulfilled, to complete that kind of roles, everyone is there. No one is just coming just by a chance or anything. We have chosen, and we are here on a purpose. Our entire the existence itself is a purposeful. We might not know about it, because our mind, we have fed our mind on the name of purpose something else. But it is not like that. The very existence of our of ourselves in that particular point, it is very purposeful. So when we have chosen, and when we have come there, and now we are coming there to help a particular family or particular environment, so that it flourishes and moves, goes into the upgraded form. Okay. Now in this process, in this example what I've given, if this story is running in a family, one person comes with that choice, with that purpose to finish off this. Now this person will not die after the child is born, because that person, when they've chosen, the one person has chosen, okay, now it is my choice. I will want to, help this souls to upgrade themselves. This purpose, this motto of life, right? I wanted to upgrade it. So I will come in with this kind of information. So in that kind of information, this person in that family is attracting another person who has no deaths and multiple children in one family. Here, this one family is no children or one child syndrome, and the other person who is attracting is family coming from many children. Okay, so there is no death happening. So they are compensating each other. That's how our partners are actually complementing us in many ways. It could be sometimes very weird, or sometimes some may behave very bad, very rude, or anything. But in whatever they are behaving, however they are behaving, they are actually telling us something. We miss to see that, because we are every time, we are not looking on a self aspect. We are looking on aspects of this identity of I. We are searching everything on the verge of identification. Beyond identification, the real self, the true self, what we call, we are not looking life or everyone in with that kind of vision. So we fail to sometimes understand. But in spite of failure on all these things, one person, one intelligence, it is a flow. After A, it has to be B. Okay, it is already decided, it has already been flourished, it's already been understood, it's already been carried forward. So after A, it has to be B. So after B, it has to be C. So this is how everything is coming into, and the Z has to be Z. It is the last letter only. So it, in this flow, the intelligence is flowing. That intelligence is taking the body appearance and choosing the DNA intelligence, right? Everything, so that this, all these things are happening. So in, when we are connecting to past life therapy, we are actually understanding, we are able to understand the consciousness at many levels. Consciousness is not just one level or anything. At every level, the intelligence is different. Either it is rising or it is balancing, it is some upgrading. Something or the other is happening towards the upside thing. It is only our emotions where we can understand whether we are aligning to our purpose, our existence, the meaningful existence of ourselves, or we are just not going into the trap of non-alignment. Okay, if we are crying for every small and simple thing, that means it is understood. Even somebody else, maybe our neighbor, or a very far off relative, maybe all our life we never spoke to them, we never even bothered to ask about them, but you sense, you get an information that they are no more, and you start crying in front of your friend is crying because of some loss, you are also crying along with them. In this, it clearly indicates, we have to understand, it's not like we are empathizing with them. It is like, on the name of empathizing, we are actually connecting to our own incomplete emotions. When these things, this kind of similar kind, it's nothing to do with the exact situation. When the similar kind of things have happened in our life, maybe at that point of time we suppressed our emotion, and that emotion want to flow out, because that emotion is not allowing us to align ourselves with our true self. So these things has to be released, and to release that, you need to attract a situation. So this pain inside is attracting another pain, so that the pain can be released. How it will be released? If you have realized it. The moment you have realized it, it is clear. Until you realize, you keep attracting the same situation. Okay, this is how our interactions with many souls over many lifetimes, probably in one this life also, we might have met many people. Maybe you're traveling in a train, you're traveling in a your own car, or you're traveling or you're just walking on a road. You might be coming across many people. Some person might have just hit you and then left, said sorry and left. Some person might have just came in front of you, gave a smile. It was eye to eye contact, just gave a smile and left. You might have never known him, but there is something. There is a meaning. It is so miraculous. Like, whenever we really understand at that deeper level, all these things are not happening just like that. You will simply fall in love with this human world. So it is so beautiful. Everything is coming to me to just to say hello to that, because we have been knowing, we are not strangers here. We all know each other. That's the reason we are able to connect so easily. We are able to understand each other words. We are able to help ourselves in our own upgradation, right? All these things, everything, wherever there is an incomplete or unfinished relationship, you again come across them again. That it is not like you come across the same person. By now I have fought with this person, now after sometimes I will attract the same person. No, I will attract one, I might attract a person who is holding the same issue which I am holding about the past, or we might attract a person who has a solution without any words, who might give you the solution in clearing your inner the past issue, okay, that related to it. We talk so many things, like if anyone calls me, I keep getting the clients call me. So they say, ma'am, in my house I have some issues, so many relatives keep coming at my home, what do I do? Okay, immediately I ask question, if relationships are so many relations, you have so many big family, everyone is coming all the time, so what you are supposed to do? Greet them, wish them, honor them. What else will you do? No, I'm getting tired. out of so much of work, I'm not able to give time for myself. I'm just completely dealing with them. And if I say I'm not able to do so much work, they get hurt, and there's going to be so much of noisy thing or chaotic thing which is going to happen in our family. That's the reason I don't know what to do, but I'm struggling. I said, it's not struggle, just take it in another way. The person has come, maybe 10 people have come, and you are the only one who have to take care of it. Okay, first of all, how did you introduce yourself to them? As, please come, I am there, use me? Or did you ever tell them what you are? There is no point in talking to anybody saying that, see, I don't have time for all this, I need to have time for myself also, so I can cook only this, I can do only this. This is not the way. You are presenting whatever you know about yourself, however you are feeling yourself. This, based on those feelings, you start presenting yourself. Maybe this is also happening unconsciously. And the way you are presenting yourself, that person is coming and they're taking care of you, they're understanding you in the same way. By they understanding us the same way how we are presenting, in a subtle way, they are only telling you, this is what you are introducing, this is what you think about yourself. Okay, we don't understand that. We simply say, oh, I did so many things, I do to my relatives so many works and so many seva and all these things, but they don't understand. Okay, we have to say, if we are thinking that other person never understands me, that means we have stopped understanding ourselves. That is the only thing. In a subtle way, it is the energy work. Everything is tantra. Everything is energy work here. There is nothing to do with words. Sometimes words are very clear. Through their words, we can really understand what actually they are trying to tell us. But sometimes it's only the energy level, the shift is happening. Okay, we are stuck with only the material things. We are only the physical, what we can touch. We can touch all, we are stuck with all these physical things, so we are not able to understand. Many times we fail to understand what energetically things are happening. So this past life regression therapy, in this therapy, you understand there might be different dimensions to a problem. This problem, what we are seeing, might not be just like this how we are seeing it. There is another dimension, there is another face to it, there is another explanation to it. All of this cannot be explained for whatever way. In many things cannot be explained. But when you connect to deepen yourself, past life regression therapy or breath work, rebirthing breath work, which is intuitive breath work, all these things, whether you go for any conventional therapy, any holistic therapy, where it is Reiki or pranic healing, energetically you are changing yourself. When you are practicing, why are we practicing meditation practices also? Just to change our energy levels. That is all. We are not sitting there to have an experience, to understand something or clear something or anything. We are just there doing all this only to raise our energy levels. And whenever we are saying raising to energy levels, it could be anything. Now our minds want to explain us, it will explain us with all kinds of images we are already holding inside us, because that is how it can show us, right? If we are stuck, say if we need support in life, there is a situation, maybe we are not aware, we want to support ourselves, and how do we have to support it, we do not know, or we are missing that whole aspect of supporting ourselves. That time when anyone is going to the therapy, regression therapy, I found many people connect to the supporting sticks. They see an old woman holding a stick, they see a construction building with all the support system happening, they see all this kind of metaphorical thing. We have to understand energetically what does that mean, where I need the support. So everything comes in a different way. Though a belief of reincarnation and all may not be, it is like we might think there is a reincarnation, maybe we are going to take birth again. If we don't finish a particular task in this lifetime, we are going to take birth again, we are going to come again. I don't say all this. I only say you will be again coming back as your next generation. Whatever I have concluded in myself, my next generation don't need to do all that. I've done it, right? But if whatever I left it incomplete, my next generation will have to go through all the process. Okay, so that is the reason we come into these practices to levitate us, like upgrading our frequencies and growing high, so that when your frequency, the brain frequencies are in a higher level, we are actually clearing many things. We are giving an open path to the next generation. So benefits of past life is always, it helps in as a therapy. When we see it, heals the chronic cases, any chronic emotions or anything, overcome it. It helps you in overcoming any kind of insecurities, fears, phobias, and it improves personal relationships. I have seen this very closely. Just with this therapy sessions, there are people who have really dealt with their relationship issues. They have healed all their issues. Okay, and the fear of death is anyhow gone for once for all. Yeah, Namita ji.
Sorry, ma'am, just a question. When you're saying that if I fix this situation or fix the issue now, I won't pass it to my next generation, what does that mean? So, because my understanding is like, if when you die, whatever you don't fulfill your soul with or satisfaction you don't get, you gets passed it on to next soul birth. So, but when you using the term next generation, what is the difference there? Just need to just little bit clarification.
You are taking birth as your children again. It is the intelligence which is coming again and again. It is not you and me or anybody as an individual, right?
Yes.
So when we ourselves are the spark of that intelligence, and that intelligence has to upgrade. So in this series of A, B, C, D, E has to come.
Yep.
So till E has to come, the D is continuously happening. Till we understand completely D, we cannot write E.
Ma'am, when you say
many people in the family, yeah, Shivani ji, tell me.
So when you say next generation, is it we taking birth again or our children?
Your children.
In this life?
Yes, absolutely. Your ancestors are your past life.
Okay.
You are.
So you're saying that my past life, I'm not an individual. Like if I'm talking about, say, myself, and my past life is not my previous birth, it's my grandparents.
Yes.
And then I'm talking about my next life. So I'm only limited to this life, or my ancestral to ancestor. Like so.
This
so it's
particular
not
intelligence has to be in this form only. Whatever you have upgraded in this form, the intelligence has understood, it is carry forward to the next generation. So that is your upgraded version. Your children are your upgraded version.
But my children, like for example, if I'm working on myself now in meditation, my children are already born.
That's okay.
They are already born.
Until 90 years of age, you continue to work. They will connect freshly. It's just an energy transmission. That's all.
So you're saying as I'm purifying or upgrading my energy or raising my energy, their energy will be raised as well. And then they are starting from that higher energy.
Yeah. Yes.
So if a person is a meditator, the family automatically becomes meditator.
It is not about the actions. It is about the maturity. My children don't meditate.
Yeah.
But when they speak, everyone knows. Everyone says, oh, this is how when every day entire family meditates, this is what happens. We know how much we meditate. We sit for meditation.
Yeah.
Because I believe what happens is when you meditate, like what I've seen, the difference in me, whatever I am learning, it's automatically coming out of my mouth in front of my children, and they're learning. So
okay, do something. Stop sharing anything to your children. Still, you will see the change.
Okay.
Still, you will see the change. You don't need to talk to anyone. Your experiences only with yourself. Nobody in your family maybe might knowing that you are even sitting for any practice.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
because you have now said that, I just wanted to ask this for a long time. My husband, he's having some, physical problems. Sometimes backache, knee pain, the shoulder. He had like 2 3 surgeries in last year. And I'm asking, I came across someone who does past life regression in Australia. And I was, literally begging him to go there and get it done. It's all energy. And he straight away said, no, I don't believe this. I'm not going. And I said, if you don't believe it, it's not gonna work anyways. So don't go. So at
Mm.
least go with the open mind. He said no.
Mm.
How, like I understand the children, but if I'm doing meditation, why it's not working on him?
Because you are doing meditation, you are not living the state of meditation. Meditation is not doing at all.
What's the difference,
Meditation
ma'am?
is the state. There is lot of difference. When we are in this, to reach the state of meditation, we come across many things inside ourselves. Okay, so when we are clearing how is the masculine inside you, what kind of appearance and ideology do you carry about the masculine inside you, now merge with that, have a, a bonding, create a strong bonding with that, forget about the external person. Okay, change that here, then you will see the change. What we do is, see, it's mind, that's how we think, in a logical way. We sit in silence and we know that, okay, my partner does not understand this. Okay, I sit with that intention. Yes, now I'm going to meditate and my partner is going to see. Now I will see. Now we see no change. Okay, say for example, we have seen no change. We have very convincingly we can say, oh, it might be some past life karma for me. Maybe that's the reason this is not happening. But have we lived that part of us? See, that is the reason it is important for us to connect to the ground with
Yep.
that earth element inside us. If we are not connecting to the earth element inside us, there is all kind of possibilities, having so much of conflicts with everyone around us. Mostly it begins from parents, partners and children.
So, ma'am,
In
when you're saying grounding, and when let's say I'm grounding myself in the house. So when I'm doing that, do I need to ground my family so that they automatically get connected?
what does grounding mean?
Just to me, grounding means, attaching that Mooladhara chakra to the ground, feeling it's connected to the earth, isn't it?
That's all energy places. That's all energy thing. Grounding means seeing yourself deep inside yourself, all the versions of your earth element.
Okay.
On this earth, in some time, this same intelligence as I, when I'm saying I'm talking about the intelligence. I've been a mineral, I've been an animal, I've been a plant, okay, and a number of plants. So
Yep.
connecting to nature, connecting to that essence will actually tell us how we are connecting to our present external forms.
So that means connecting to nature sometime during the day. Would that
Yeah,
help in grounding?
that will help.
Okay.
And don't do anything with the intention of changing somebody else.
Yep. Yep.
That will not work.
Okay.
What you want from others, you should first develop it in yourself. That we know, it's a known thing.
Yep.
Right. So when we really want our partners to the masculine personality, external form, to be very friendly and understand everything. See, sometimes I'll give you another example. It is not necessary that what we think, our partners also must think and accept the same way.
That's right.
Their way of understanding life would be different. My way is past life, their way might be something else.
Yep.
Okay, so now I understand that in this therapy, this still will happen. Therapy is only a medium, it's like a doctor,
Yep.
right? In this therapy, this treatment will happen. that kind of treatment may not be helpful for anyone. Some people only get treated, get healed through allopathy only. Some
Yep.
people only homeopathy. Some people only Ayurveda. So end of the day, what is that we want? To get healed.
Yep.
When there is an issue, that is what we want. So in whatever way it has to get healed, okay, it is okay with us. Okay. So many times I have seen, people who have attended past life regression therapy. In my time when I was learning at that point of time with brainwaves and all. So I have seen many people who have actually created so much of chaotic states in their own homes. They have coming from a very flourished and very happy family. Once the workshop is over, they are damaging everything.
Oh.
It is not because of past life regression. It is not because of therapy. It is the understanding of the therapy which is making all the difference. Whenever we connect to past life regression, we want to accept somewhere logically also, somewhere deeply also, we want to understand it is our previous incarnation. And everyone is connecting to previous incarnation. I connected to one man. I saw one life. There was a man. It was very nice, very friendly. That is the kind of man I like. And they start seeing the different thing and they have fights. And with men also the same thing is happening. Oh, I saw that woman, it's so nice. So this thing, this woman, what is it? There
I'm
is
not
no.
sending him.
Okay. I'm not sending. I know a lady,
Better to be safe than sorry, Shivani.
when she came to me for a session,
We are happy. It's only one thing he doesn't understand. That's it. I can't take risk.
okay, they said, I have issues with my boyfriend. I have issues with my husband. Well, first I had to clear. Okay, there is a boyfriend and there is a husband in the story. Okay, now what do you want from a past life? Let me understand. It is so beautiful that she saw that in whoever she's seeing as a boyfriend, she was actually that person is a husband, and whomever she is seeing the husband is actually the boyfriend. So now imagine in a real life, whenever she's connecting to her boyfriend, she is connecting like a wife, which is not. So the conflicts are happening. And whenever she is connecting to her husband, she is connecting with the intention, with the inner essence, energy as a boyfriend, which is not true. So the conflicts has to happen. If husband is Hrithik Roshan or Dharmender or whoever it is, let him be the way he is. Okay. Even if the wife is Jaya Prada, Jaya Bachchan or whoever it is, accept them the way they are. We can't have an energy of Jaya Bachchan and receive a Jaya Madhuri or receiving Jaya Prada or anybody. It will make a lot of difference. So we need to understand it is nothing to do with reincarnation. Entire therapy, there might be reincarnation. But I strongly say I have researched a lot because there was so much of things coming in and everyone coming with the same thing of law of karma. This is that karma. Earlier life, I didn't take care of this person. Maybe that's the reason this life, he is not taking care of me or she is not taking care of me. I said, please come out of all this mindset. It is your internal energy. Be very clear about what is your energy frequencies. Where is your frequency? What is empowering to you? This is your family. You have to play very harmoniously. You have to grow so much of laughter in the family. If that is not happening, how well you have, we all know n number of techniques by now how to keep the family happy, and we are not doing it for actually for them to be happy. We want to be happy. That's the reason we are doing it. End of the day, we want to be happy. If what will I get if whether my family is crying or laughing or whatever they do, what is that I am going to gain? I will only get disturbed along with their mood swings. So I want to protect myself. That's the reason I'm keeping them happy. So focus on that only. It is okay. It is not selfish. Focus on only that. If my inner state is happy, then my external state is also happy. So let me focus on myself. Right. So past life regression, primarily for any therapy, it is to help a person to live a more integrated life. Okay, to live in the here and now. Any therapy, any energy work is only for that, right? And if because of our ideology, and that is how been in our culture mostly, this is where religion trauma comes. So this is where we have been taught since many generations about reincarnation as something very colorful thing, very colorful experiences, very colorful thing. Yes, I know a person who never went to Russia, never been into Russian countries or anything. Suddenly they started speaking in Russian language. They connected to their past life, they said everything. We have to really understand our brains have incredible power. They can tap into, if you really start using it in a proper way, into these therapies can explain, can help us in making our brains more alert and more active. And it can tap any information because the space element is there. It can tap into any information at the accurate level, at 100% perfect level. A person is able to get into that information, tap that information. That does not mean that information belongs to him. I know a lady who said in her experiences sharing, who said, I am the mother of Anjaneya in my previous life. Okay, the very question is coming to my mind is, then how come that great grand lady of mother Anjana Devi, the mother of Anjaneya, is literally coming to door and begging everyone for practicing meditation? It should happen, right? Why going back? Now you have a funda on this same past life. No, I have, it's a law of karma. It is some karma. Maybe some lifetime I have done something wrong. Are you feeling so comfortable in thinking that I'm a sinner? Everywhere, when it comes to past life regression, people have a strategy of understanding a deep rooted unconscious thing that we are sinners. We are not sinners at all. There's no way we can be sinners. It is the intelligence which is moving ahead, and this is how it will go. If this situation has come like this in life, then we have to deal with it. That's all. Beyond that, there is nothing. And deep after really working 10 years of research in this field, in this past life regression therapy, this one technique, I realized it's just a transpersonal experience. And everything we get to see, it is not reincarnation or anything. I'm not against of anything, any ideology of anybody, but this is what I found out in my research in connection with this topic. It is a transpersonal experience, and transpersonal, where we go deep into ourselves. The more deeper we fall and grab the information about ourselves, we see as if that many lifetimes back, because it is more deeper inside us, very very deeper. It is not very easy to connect to that version of us. So whenever it is deep, we see that I'm seeing myself as a tribal woman, or I'm seeing myself as somebody else from some other country. Okay, all these things, it is nothing but the way what we think about ourselves. It is that deep inside us. This is what we hold an understanding about ourselves. This is the version it is in the present night, and based on that, all these things come. And there are some character structures where we say there is a schizoid character who have, why these characters have been created. We all have a particular character in our own side, in our own version within ourselves. One is the schizoid character, where a person had gone through a lot of physical experiences, traumatic physical experiences, maybe too much of hard work, or too much of abusing, and completely scared of life. Okay, this person will create a character in such a way, when this information, when that intelligence is coming to process this kind of insecurities in life, that person will have a character in such a way where I don't want to do. The person will be escapist. You give a work, the person will run away. The person will say, I'll just come. I'll just go to the loo and come, or I have an emergency work, I'll come. All these things. They don't want to work. Why they don't want to work? Because somewhere deep within, they are holding that information. If I am, as a mother, or as a parent, if I am holding that information, I had a great deal with my physical body, I'm so tired, and somehow if this life is over, I'm released. If somewhere in deep within I'm holding that, my next generation, anybody in among my children might have that escaping quality. They might show up that if I'm not dealing with this right now here, they will show up the same thing, and they'll start escaping with everything. They'll simply run away. For whatever work you want, they'll run away. They will choose all kinds of life designs. They choose where there is no much of work. That is not smart, being smart. It is like, it is a defense. You are defending yourself, that you want to withdraw in all kinds of possible forms. And when it comes to oral personality is, they are scared of abandonment. Maybe a person has gone through a lot of abandonment issues, rejection issues in life. They might have heard, they might have seen from their parents, or in their parents' life or friends' life, or they might have gone through themselves. All these people, they have the fear of losing. They develop a kind of sense of emptiness inside. There's a insecurity, too much of insecurity inside them. And when this insecurity is there, they begin to stuff it, to fill that empty part. They stuff it. Even spirituality becomes an escapism. They want to have so many of experiences, and they might come across some kind of experiences also, because they are walking in the escapism door, in the path. So they might come across many experiences where they are always traveling, always in more of astral travel. We as practitioners, we want to have an astral travel experience, isn't it? We are very fond of that. But we need to understand, if we are doing more of astral travel, that means we are disconnecting to our own physical body, our own present and now. Okay, so there will be a chaotic situation which we might experience in our lifestyle, with the family or with the relationships or anything, because we are fascinated, we just want to go out. So all this we are filling information on the name of experiences, because there is an insecurity. We want to feel I'm not abandoned. We want to feel from inside I'm not rejected. It is true, we can never abandon ourselves. We can never have hold any kind of insecurity. We bought nothing, we'll take nothing. This basic fundamentals we already know. But there is at the mental level, at the psychological level, we hold this insecurity, and this defending to that, we begin to stuff. We run for somebody has told, oh, preaching meditation to 1,000 people is your target. Now you are running behind it. Now you do it for 2,000 people. That's life. What is life? Just cooking and sitting is not life. Why not? If I'm not comfortable in my own home, and I'm feeling that same comfort somewhere else, then what's the point of my entire logic of practicing? Right? So all these are, it is because this oral character is a person who have gone through many kinds of past deprivation, losses, abandonment, rejections, all this kind of issues. Now they are taking care where they don't want to. The mind is going into a defense form. Now it will not accept any kind of rejection. So it is trying to run away from things, or it is trying to dump very much, so that it feels I'm full. Okay, all these things. And there is a character called masochist. Masochist is a person who have fear of power. Maybe in childhood they have seen, they might have heard from their grandparents, or any elders. Oh, the grandparent is coming, you have to be straight. Elders are coming, you have to be straight. You can't laugh, you can't deal with it. Right? It is like a terror. It is not a person, human being who's coming, but some terrorist who is going to come and attack. This kind of expression they develop, and they feel Emotionally they feel, I am so powerless, that person is so powerful. And when it comes to power, a powerful person is coming in, then I have to bend my head and I have to stand like a servant. Unconsciously it has happened. Neither elders have not thought about it, neither the child has understood this way, but energetically this is what has been formed. So there is a deep sense of rage, anger, resentment, jealousy, all these things, a sense of injustice, all these kinds are happening, right? I know a family where there were many girls in the family, but mothers are completely different, right? Parents are different, but all the different in the sense, all mothers are sisters. So, three sisters giving birth to all the daughters, and the fathers are there because of, in those generation, for whatever the situation the family got into, the lessons they have to understand, all these fathers left very early. So end of the day, it is the mothers who had to take care of all the children. Now everyone is small, so elder mother, whoever is there, the elder sister who was there, had to take charge of everyone. In that, the sister is also a girl, but then suddenly the life has given an opportunity of, now you become a parent of all this. Now even she has to learn. In all of things, maybe some inconveniences have happened, right? And now the youngest one is feeling injustice. My father been there living, then this lady would have not behaved like this with me. My mother would have been treated well. Okay, their mother is well, because everyone is there. My mother is not being treated well, so there's a sense of injustice which is coming up, right? And for this, what they say, they become rebellious. They want to always prove they are much better than anybody. Even when it is coming to partners, they are always into the verge of, I want to prove I'm much better than you. They want to prove. They want, on the point they say, oh, it is for the family only I'm doing. But actually, they do not know unconsciously this is what they are holding. This is the character sometimes we hold, right? Anything, aggressiveness and guilt, all these things come into it. And when it comes to psychopath are the people who are wanting people's approval. Okay, and they are always in a state of the fear, where maybe that person might not approve me. What if my teacher don't say yes to me? They always want to be that, teacher, I have done that, mom, I have done this, dad, I have done this, boss, I have done this. They always want to show that I have done this, I have done this, because they have a fear that they might not be approved. They might go into a losing the people's approval. Okay, all these things. And in this, the emotional charge what they carry is, they become arrogant. They come to a state where it's okay, if they don't approve me, it is okay, I can approve myself. And the knowledge is also there. Even the knowledge is being used according to our own conveniences. Okay, oh, I don't need anybody's conduct certificate. I know, I can give my own approval. I don't need anyone approval. And it's a pride going on. And there is so much of defense. In the defense, they have performance thing. They can, even in for their performance, they always want to perform the best way. And then they are very manipulative. They want to be perfectionist. I'm perfect all the ways. Okay, there are so many things which come. Maybe in a lifetime, as a parent, if I have not worked on my perfections, okay, or I have not worked on my what do you call this, insecurities or power issues or whatever issues I'm holding, my next generation would carry all this defense mechanism, and they'll be defending and moving ahead. Okay, we have to see this, all this, where we are leading to. What is that? To cover something, it is like simple thing. To appreciate a person, we always disapprove other person. In the same case of boyfriend and husband, To say the boyfriend is wonderful, a person will say my husband is not wonderful. Okay, we always carry that kind of thing. And the rigid person is this person, rigid kind of a quality is where they have a fear of feeling itself. They don't want to feel, because they have been taught, maybe it is a social conditioning, or in life they might have come to a state where, you know, a shock, any kind of shock in their life, something where they don't want to feel anything now. They feel like as if I'm losing control, I'm becoming very weak, so I have to show that I'm very strong, I'm very, you know, it is the emotional shock what they're leading. It is leading to loss of sensitivity and closing up the personality completely. And the defense is they want to dominate others, they want to have control on others, they want to be arrogant, they want to feel proud of everything what they are doing, everything. All these characters, everything is coming because of not dealing with some kind of issues which are unconscious in our life. And past life therapy actually takes us deep, go deep into us and connect where we are. However it is, whatever we are seeing, it can be a metaphorically an understanding about what we are. Then we can, once we understand, we diagnose it, we know two three issues, two three experience, we know to diagnose, we know to diagnose everything, n number of things. Okay, these are the things which come up. Past life regression therapy as a therapy, it is really wonderful. It really helps us in dealing with many things, anything, whether we call it as any energy holistic practices, whether it is reiki, pranic healing, rebirthing breath work, or past life regression, or even inner child work, anything is actually wonderful. It does really wonderful. It's only you need to connect to the right information. Past life regression therapy has got nothing to do with, in my experience, what I have researched. Forget about reincarnation at all. Forget about the point that I might have done some wrong, some thing in my past life, that is the reason this situation is coming to me. Maybe I have not taken care of them in my past, that's the reason these people are not taking care of me. No, if they're not taking care of you in the right now, maybe if that is what it is holding, you are holding in your mind that in the previous I have not taken care of, now what is the thing, now you can take care of. Now is in your hands. As long as you are connected to the now, past or future will never bother you. Okay, that is more important. Okay, we'll do a small session. Just keep your eyes closed, spine straight. Keep your eyes closed. Breathe in and breathe out. Be connected to your breath. As you breathe in all the life force energy flowing in every part and particle of your body and mind. And as you breathe out all the tensions, stress, and worries. Be connected to breath. Breathe in and breathe out. Now, as you breathe in and breathe out, bring all your attention to your feet. Relax your feet. And slowly bring the same relaxation to your legs till your knees. Feel the relaxation from your knees till the bottom of your feet. Now allow the same relaxation flow from your knees till your hips. At every in-breath, feel the relaxation, and at every breath out, breathe out all the tension, stress, and worries. Now bring the same relaxation to your stomach. As your stomach rises and falls, feel the relaxation and let the same relaxation flow all over your chest, your shoulders, hands, palms, and fingers. Now relax your spine. From your neck till the bottom of your feet, all over your back, feel the relaxation and let the same relaxation flow into your breath, through your breath, to every part and particle of your body and mind and spirit. Now bring all the relaxation to your neck. Till the top of your head, your forehead, your eyebrows, and your eyes, your jaws and chin. As you breathe in and breathe out, feel this relaxation flowing all over your body. As you begin to relax, moving more deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper into the state of relaxation, you're becoming aware of your inner world. Now I'm going to count from 5 to 1 backwards. At every count, you will be drifting down and down, deeper and deeper into the state of relaxation. 5, you're moving down and deeper states of relaxation. 4, every part of your body, every cell, every muscle, every fiber is drifting down into the state of relaxation. 3, Through your breath, the flow of energy as relaxation is flowing 1,000 times more and more, drifting you deeper and deeper into the state of relaxation. 3, 2. By the time I count 1, every part and particle of your body is down and down, deeper and deeper into the state of relaxation. 1. Every part of your body is completely relaxed now. At this moment, you begin to see a beautiful glowing white light from the top of your head, covering all over your body till the bottom of your feet, making you feel safe, secure, and relaxed. A white blanket covering you, the bright white light like a blanket covering every part and particle of your body, making you feel even more and more relaxed. Now imagine a beautiful garden. Everything you see in the garden is helping you go deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper into the state of relaxation. Begin to walk deep inside the garden. Every step you put forward, feel the ground below your feet. Feel the grass, and everything you see in the garden is helping you go more deep, even more deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper into the state of relaxation. All the trees, the chirping of birds, the flowers, fragrances, everything you see in the garden is taking you deeper and deeper into the state of relaxation. Choose a tree in the garden. Walk towards it. As you step forward, as you come closer to the tree you have chosen, you will begin to drift down and down, deeper and deeper, even more deeper into the state of relaxation. Look at the tree you have chosen. What kind of tree is it? How does it look like? Every information about the tree is helping you move deeper states of relaxation. Hold the tree close to your heart with a big wide hug. Let the relaxation take you more deeper and deeper and deeper. Enter inside the tree. What do you see inside the tree? The roots, the trunk, everything you see, every information, everything you watch will help you go even more deeper, deeper, and deeper into the state of relaxation. Watch everything you are able to inside the tree. How does it look like? How does it smell like? How does it sound like? How does it feel like? How do you see the tree from inside? Is it the tall tree, short tree? Look every aspect about the tree. Everything you see inside the tree will help you go deeper and deeper and build up a strong strength and connection to yourself. And with all that you felt, with all the smells, fragrances, with all that you see, you witnessed, with all that you heard, with every information you gathered from inside the tree, with all the gratitude, step out of the tree, hold the tree from outside, share all your love and gratitude for being a part of your journey, and look around in the garden with all the compassion and gratitude for being a beautiful part of your experience and of your journey. You can slowly come back, recharged and rejuvenated to the present moment and the present situation. I'm going to count 1 to 5 forward. At every count, you'll be slowly coming back to the present moment and the present situation, recharged and refreshed. 1, 2, 3, 4. By the time I count 5, you're completely back to the present moment and the present situation, feeling refreshed and recharged. 5. You're back to this moment now. Once you feel ready, you can slowly open your eyes. Yes, anyone wants to share?
Me.
Yeah.
I saw when I went in, it's a beautiful tree with flowers, and it's a big tall tree, the big one. And I just opened it from the middle and I entered, and it was like wet from inside, like the जैसे बारिश के बाद जैसे गीला हो जाता है, तो the roots were there. I saw the branches going up, and it was empty from inside. It's dark brown, and I couldn't smell it, but I felt the wetness. And suddenly I was sitting like a happy, and I remember my picture in blue dress when I was a little girl, and I was wearing a hairband. So I saw myself in that, girl, maybe 8, 9 years, something like that. And I was sitting happy, very calm, peaceful. And then when you asked to hold, I just turned around, hold one of the root, and I just hugged it. And I hugged it very tightly. And I was feeling again calm, peaceful. And then when you said you can come out, I just came out of it, and that's it. And it was a beautiful garden where I was. The water was flowing, and nice breeze, cool, wet, nice grass. And I saw my husband there holding hands, and that's it.
Perfect. Good one. It's a good one.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyone else? All are still in trance, not wanting to come out. Better to slowly doze off.
It's night
Relaxation.
time, yeah. Why not?
These things are like lullaby. It triggers all those memories of your mother making you sleep. So it's nice relaxation and then going to sleep.
Yeah, when somebody is doing a guided meditation, yes, you feel very relaxed and connected as well. Because yeah, I don't know if I'm half asleep. I will admit, but yeah, I think I just saw like a bleeding wound, like a cut, and then somebody trying to sew it. And the first sewing, I just scared, and then I leave it there and move on. That's it. And after that, I think I did sleep a little bit, I guess.
So you saw a wound and somebody was sewing it, and you
Yeah, I
didn't
saw
touch.
like a red cut, and then there's a
Mm.
watery things on top, and then I saw one swing like go into swoop, and then I thought, and then I just move on from there.
Mm-hmm. Connect to the same thing again. See it completely. Never escape from any wounds.
Yeah, I don't know what was. Yeah,
Finish it. See it healed. I'm sure it is healed.
but when you see those of things, sometimes it just comes as a glimpse and then they disappear.
You have to hold on to that glimpse. Many might come. You're holding on to one thing. If it is something related to wound, be there. Finish it off. Switch it, bandage it, do whatever, all kinds of gymnastics we can do there, so that it is healed. We can suddenly we find medicines, we find everything around us at that point of time. It is like you
So
ask and things are coming to you. So everything can be done.
sometimes when you see these type of glimpse, and then you see that okay, that's glimpse. I just see that okay, I saw the thing and wound, and I'm gonna put a bandage on it. Just imagine that, I guess. Because otherwise it just comes like this and they disappear.
Because sometimes, when that's how happens. It's like we have reached till the state and then we are not working on it. So even the glimpses vanish. Even the vanishing of glimpse says you are not able to handle it further than that. Somewhere,
makes
some
sense.
fear, some not wanting to see all these things.
Sure. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Okay.
Do you want to
You
share
have,
something,
Gitaji,
Rashnaji?
you have, you have a fear of survival.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Fear of survival in the sense how I.
Survival is, you have a fear of survival of how will life be? That question is always there in mind.
I don't know. Sometimes I think I know myself very much. Sometimes I don't know who I am, what I am.
Yourself knowing who am I is different. Sometimes we might get stuck into the point, what will happen to my further things? There is actually in your energy, I'm seeing something else. You have good amount of strength inside you, but many times your shadow self is your strength.
Can you explain that, ma'am?
What you are not, what you don't like to be as you, whatever is a quality. No, you have an ideology like, I should not be like this, or I should not be like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, embrace all those. That's your power.
Or if I'm saying like I shouldn't be jealous of anyone, or I shouldn't be.
If you are saying I shouldn't be jealous, and say even if I'm jealous, what's wrong? It's only inspiring me to gain something for myself, so it is okay.
Just the positive aspect of that.
That's your strength.
I'll try that.
You awaken the power inside you through this. I'm seeing that. And the wound is little deeper. Of course, I did the healing part, but then connect to it again, see it healed. It has healed. Maybe unconsciously, maybe some wound somewhere, or some information regarding to wound and traumas which is there, which needs a completion. It's okay.
Yeah. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Anyone else?
Yes, ma'am, I want to share.
Yeah.
Uh, I have seen, I tried to connect whatever you're saying, and I have seen a garden which is near to my home. I liked it so much, maybe that's why I connected to it. And I have seen one tree. Couldn't see the branches, everything in detail, but I have seen some roots. And mostly I can smell the greenery there, the tree smell. I can sense it, and I can even hear some sounds like birds chirping somewhere. I can see only one bird there, but still chirping sounds are just happening. I don't know if it is coming over the phone or in real. I don't know.
What bird is that?
I don't know. Some birds like evening. Sometimes birds just chirp, right?
It was
Just
just the sound.
chirping.
There
Yeah,
was no
like
bird, but it
sparrows
was
chirping.
sound.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Okay. So far, good. Connecting to the tree. What tree is that?
Um, it's kind of mulberry tree. We can see very often in Australia. Like
Ah.
there are some flowers as well as some kind of red um, fruit. We can eat that, but people don't know that we can eat.
Oh, So you don't eat.
Most people don't eat, but I sometimes just try it.
Okay. Okay. So you're grounded. Don't worry.
Thank
You know how to eat your fruits. So don't worry.
Ma'am, you didn't tell anything to me. You just said good it. That's
So disappointing. What is it? सबके लिए इतना कुछ हो रहा, मेरे लिए कुछ नहीं हो रहा. What tree did you see?
me. I just told I just couldn't smell anything, but everything was. I could feel the wetness. It was an open tree from inside, and I sat there. I enjoyed. I just hugged the root, and then I came out, like you said. And I don't know what kind of tree it was. It was just the tree with the flowers and branches on the top. I could see the whole tree, and it was a tall tree.
Hmm. 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 Hmm.
But
Anyone could identify any tree, what tree you have seen? Because when you know what tree is this, you know your inner potential. But then in your case, it's a flowering tree. So you have a quality of healing people.
oh yeah, yes.
You can
I always
choose
want to
that
be a
as
healer.
your
Yes,
that profession, healing everyone. Chalo bhai,
that's
heal ho
my
jao.
inner voice
Your
is
presence
actually.
gives that peace and calm to everyone. Whoever is in pain, you have to just sit with them and just connect to your own self.
Yes.
That should make difference. See, you have a healer, a strong healer within yourself.
That is my inner voice as well, ma'am. I always want to be a healer.
You need the astras, the weapons for healing. That's all.
Yeah, yeah,
In what all ways I can be healed.
yes.
Yeah, sure. Let's see how things go. Learn all these techniques. Learn breath work and regression therapy. I don't know how this is actually, we are planning ahead. If I'm dropping in there, then what would be the timing? If I'm doing online sessions, these things I really don't suggest. Anyone connecting to any traumatic thing or any kind of emotions comes up, it will be very difficult for me to handle.
Mm.
You all can just simply plan on that, then we can go ahead. What time or how? Kanchanji, I think you can help everyone on this part.
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am. Surely, like we discussed among the team, and now we are trying to talk each and everyone. Then will be the group discussion on it.
Okay.
How we will go on further.
Yeah. I always feel everyone must learn breath work and understand deeply the past life regression, some experiences with that, so that it is not a technique maybe you may not use it on anyone or anything else, but then when you have to diagnose what is happening inside any experience, this helps. This information, because whenever you are connecting to a past life, it's like this therapy. You are connecting to a image or any kind of scenario where you know how to decode it. So even in breath work as your technique, if by any chance anything comes out, you know how to decode it. So these are things everyone must know, have an experience on that. That's all. Yeah, yes, Harita ji and Pragna ji.
Hello, ma'am. Good evening.
Good evening.
Ma'am, today I could follow all that, whatever you are saying, like going to the garden and all. I entered a people tree. Actually, that trunk is very huge. I went inside and somehow my intelligence started working actually. I'm thinking I should enter layer by layer inside the tree. That's what I was thinking. And later, when you said about the roots, I wanted to go through the roots, but somehow I couldn't go. After coming out of that, actually, I could see flowers. Actually, rarely I see colors, but today I have seen those flowers are in the shape of shankam. One is a purple color and the
Has
other is
flowers?
a red color. Flowers, shankam flowers.
People tree has flowers?
No. It after coming out of the people tree, when I
Okay.
returned
Inside the
back to the
people tree,
garden.
what you felt, you tell me that.
inside the people tree, that's what my intelligence started working. I was thinking that I should enter layer by layer. Since it is a very huge branch, it might be having many layers because the tree is of many years old. That's what I was thinking. So I started entering layer by layer, not at a time going inside that trunk. That's what I was thinking. So I entered inside, but I don't know. I could not feel anything, but I was comfortable entering inside the tree. And I thought of going inside the root. Actually, I could see the roots, but I couldn't go inside the roots of the tree. By the time
How
I
is
came out.
your communication with your partner?
Okay.
You both talk too much or don't talk anything?
It's moderate, actually. It's not like too much or it's not like zero. It's moderate.
He shares everything to you in his
No,
office
no,
and
no.
workplace.
He's very introvert. Actually, he doesn't share. Actually, we have to. I mean, I have to analyze myself, and generally, I don't question because he doesn't like it. So it's like I have to understand something has happened. If something is going wrong, like that, actually, it takes time for me to understand what is happening.
Connect to the tree again and explore more.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. Sure.
Explore everything. Let all the senses become active when you're inside the tree.
Okay. Okay, ma'am.
That will clear many things in your life.
Sure, ma'am. Thank you. Sure. I'll do that, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, what about those colors? Actually, generally, I don't see any colors nowadays. And I have seen three flowers. Two flowers are of the same shape. Shankam flowers, we see, that in the shape of Shankam. One is of purple color and the one is of red color. Actually, the top which you wore, that much dark it is, the second flower. And third one is a Parijata Pushpa. Actually, where we hold it is of orange color and the top is
I
white.
know.
Yeah, these three flowers I have seen, ma'am, while returning, actually, after returning, and when you said come to the senses, and when you asked me, actually, after coming out of that, actually, I was surprised because it's been a long time. I couldn't see any colors. Generally, I don't see much colors, but today
So
I have
you have
seen
seen
three
red
colors.
color, you have seen orange, you have seen
Purple, light purple. Like it's very light, actually.
Perfect. Explore the tree.
Okay, ma'am. Sure.
Explore
You
the
mean
now that is the purpose of your life. Explore the tree.
Sure, ma'am. Sure. I'll do that. Thank you so much.
You're in the right track. Perfectly blooming from inside. Your physical layers, that is material layers, and your spiritual layers are doing very well. It's only the psychological part we have to just see to it, but it's okay. We can use it.
Okay. I started doing breath work also, ma'am. What you taught us. Actually, I'm not so regular, but I'm doing it. One day, I felt like eating too much of eating. I really ate like anything. I said, okay, let me eat. And the very second I became very normal. I thought of actually sharing it with you because I don't know what emotions that emerged from inside, and I felt like crying also during the night. Actually, during the daytime, I practiced every hour 5 minutes. Like that, I practiced it for 20 minutes in a day.
Okay, like 5 minutes, and next hour 5 minutes. Next hour 5 minutes.
Yeah, that way I have practiced for 4 hours. That means 20 minutes. And during the very next day, actually, I was normal, but during the night hours, I felt like crying like anything. I don't know. But I said it is also okay because you said whatever emotions comes out, let it be coming out. So
right.
I said, okay, crying is also okay. What is wrong in that? Let me cry. Then all of a sudden it got stopped.
So tomorrow, whenever you have time, connect to your breath, do the breath work for 30 minutes. Whatever happens in that 30 minutes, let it happen. Do it for 30 minutes.
Okay, ma'am.
And then this is a different technique. And now explore the tree also. That you can do a 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whenever you get time, you can do that.
Sure. Thank you so much.
Thank
I'll
you.
do, ma'am.
Yeah. Rasna ji.
My quick irrelevant question. How
Yeah.
to decorate inner self?
How to decorate inner self? You entered the tree?
Yeah,
What tree was it?
I said kind of mulberry tree. Even I don't know the name, but I know the
Yeah, you
plant.
said. Enter inside the
Yeah.
tree again. Decorate it the way you want.
Okay.
It's done. It is so simple. See, these techniques have made life very easy for us. Enter inside anything, decorate the place, whatever you want. You know how to decorate yourself.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. Let your inner state be always in the happiest modes. Let nothing from external shake you.
Okay.
Whatever things might happen, the waves might wander, happen, anything, but your inner state, it should be like still, nothing affects.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure, ma'am.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Anji, Kanchanji.
मैम हम तो ट्री में घुस ही नहीं पाए लेकिन या व्हेन यू सेड लाइक आई वाज स्टैंडिंग इन फ्रंट ऑफ अ ट्री and that was the tree of nectarine and the fruit was so like I was so fascinated or enjoying seeing the fruits. I was kept enjoying like seeing the colors of the fruit, mixed colors, and then later I realized it's the same tree which is in my backyard. It's not a very big tree, it was a small tree. And I just kept standing in front of the tree then the whole session. When you told me to turn back, that time while I was turning back, I don't know, from somewhere I was playing a video game. The 3 characters were there in the screen, but don't remember exactly the characters. But yes, for the first time I took the remote because I don't know how to play the video games. But yes, the remote control was in my hand and I was playing the game on the screen.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Taking the remote in your charge is good, but enter the tree also.
Okay.
Entering the tree with the remote will do even more wonders.
Okay. Right.
Just like that.
Okay. Thank you.
Every time, whenever you connect, it might not be the same tree, but it's okay. You're connecting. Maybe about a particular version about ourselves, the inner self want to show you only this much. It will connect back again to the same thing when we need it most. Whatever comes, whatever tree comes, it's okay. Enter into it. Even if it's a cave, enter into it. Even if it's a tunnel, enter into it. Just practice that.
Yep, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. Today I've taken a lot of time.
No, ma'am, you had given a lot of time. Not
And
taken.
I actually was, doing all shortcut in the technique so that, you don't end up entering into any trauma. So I was keeping it very light. But even then it took time.
No, thank you, ma'am. We definitely go very over time, half an hour, I guess, but no, thank you for your time.
Yeah. Okay. Tomorrow we'll start a new topic, money and its breath. So keep the pen and pencil ready so that we'll have a lot of questions in that.
Yeah, and probably we ask masters to join us on time, sharp 9, so we can start on exactly 9. So ma'am don't have to stay late for that. Yeah.